It's all those student loans out there, and a lot of kids are just saying, we can't pay, no mas, forget it. To their rescue comes Massachusetts Senator Warren, who says that, look, I've got a plan to either help you refinance that debt or maybe just heave that debt. And here's how I'm going to pay for it: by taxing the rich more than they're taxed already. To Republican strategist Kurt Bardella. Now, Kurt, a lot of people are dismissing this out of hand. It has the support of the administration. That is some, student loan rework program. So I don't think it's so crazy, and I do think Elizabeth Warren is running for president. My biases and views notwithstanding, what do you think?
Well, Neil, there's no question that this is another step in Elizabeth Warren's pursuit to run for the presidency. And in this case, she's using college kids who are a very sympathetic group of people. She's using their debt as a shield to really put forward another plan to raise taxes on working Americans, on job creators. The fact of the matter is, the best way to help kids who have student debt is to get them a job. And that's the problem that many college graduates are facing right now. They can't get a job. They're living at home with their parents. The ones who got degrees and the ones who have gotten jobs, they're working in a place that has nothing to do with the degree that they got and the debt that they incurred. So this is nothing more than a scheme to once again raise taxes, because that's the answer for everything, right? Every problem that we have, let's raise taxes again on the so-called
rich. Or a federal program. I always think that these, and you always sound callous and heartless saying this, it just prolongs the agony. And I'm just wondering here what the message is, particularly a week we discovered that over the course of someone's professional career, that college sheepskin means $800,000 more to you than not having it. So a lot of taxpayers at any educational level can look at that and say, well, gee, why am I helping this bozo out? He's going to do a lot better than I am. So no, thank you.
Well, again, it violates just the fundamental principle of fairness and the idea that we should take some money from some people and give it to others who aren't necessarily contributing anything right now.
That's been the case now for a few years, so I guess.
This redistribution of wealth scheme essentially is what it is.
Redistribution here.
It is redistribution. I don't love the fact that credit to go to college is so cheap and easy. I think that is one of the central reasons why college costs have skyrocketed and continue to go up over years. I see it as exactly like the housing market, because credit was so 0% down.
Then the price of the home goes up. The price of the college education.
It's great to encourage people to go to college, but I think the cheaper and easier the credit, the higher the cost.
Can I just say one thing, which is one of the main reasons that tuitions are so high right now, is because people like Elizabeth Warren are paid $300,000 a year for teaching one course at Harvard. She is the problem. It's people like her that have inflated the price of a college education so much. But she was getting $300,000 for teaching one course. All this money's been flowing in from government into universities and colleges for the years, and they've been spending the money on themselves. Surprise, surprise.
All right, so we get back to a situation that is not really good right now. How do we correct that? Do you just say no to her, or do you just say, let the students who are sort of dying on the vine die on the vine? What do you do?
Well, the answer to this is, again, it's giving these students economic opportunity. At the end of the day, this bill will never see the light of day. It's nothing more than a political talking point. It's not going to pass the Senate. It's not going to be law.
I don't know. There's enough of an appetite out there to do something, even refinance student loans, which on the surface is a good idea, but of course it's a cost to that.
I agree that there's an appetite to do something about student loans and student debt. There is no appetite right now in this economy to pass another tax increase. This president, since taking office, has put forward 442 tax increases.
Sounds like a digger.
Kurt's right, though. She's putting this up to make the Republicans look bad, and she knows it.
All right. When we come back, Detroit homes for 1,000.